All right, so Amir Albazi was added to EA Sports UFC 5 with this patch that just dropped. Another fighter was also added in the women's strawweight division. This fighter right here, Yan Xiaonan. But for now, we're going to try to get a match in with Amir Albazi. Now, Amir Albazi, he is an MMA fighter in terms of his style. If you guys watch his matches, I'd say he's predominantly a grappler. That's really what he loves to do. He loves to move forward, pressure into the opponent. If he's able to get you back, he will absolutely choke the shit out of you. Looking at his perks right there, like glue, laser focus, grinder, workforce, weathering storms. So you see a lot of this is, some of them is in regards to grappling, right? Like grinder, for example. You use less stamina when grappling on the feet, and that's because Amir really loves grappling opponents against the cage. He loves to crash into him, pin him against the cage, use the cage to drag him to the ground. His clinch work is very good. Workhorse, he uses less stamina when grappling on the ground. And then like glue, initiates, advances, and counters more easily when grappling on the feet. And then weathering storms, blocks more effectively when moving backwards or sideways. In terms of his stand-up, his punch speed, nothing too crazy in this weight class. Punch power, nothing too crazy either. His striking is conservative, right? But then when you go into his grappling, his takedowns at a 90, top control 94, bottom control 94, submission offense 93, submission defense 93, ground striking 93. Clinch striking 91, clinch control 94. This man is someone you definitely want to. Again, he is, as you can see, his striking as well as his grappling, they're pretty good. So he's an overall a mixed martial arts fighter. He's well-rounded everywhere it goes. But I think if you want to have the most success, you probably want to gear things more towards grappling with him. His cardio at a 94, chin 94, body 92, legs 91, recovery 93, cut resistance 92. And he is as you can see right there, he's a 4.5-star fighter. This man's good, man. He is legit in this weight class. Absolutely legit. His uppercut, his kimuras, his snap jab, his boxing combinations are some of his best weapons. And in terms of his height, 5'5", he's just right. The height is just right, especially compared to some other people in the weight class. So we are going to go and get a fight with Amir Albazi. I know, not the most exciting addition to the game, but I'm pretty sure there's some people out there who this is their favorite fighter, and they're happy that he's been added to the game. So let's go check him out. I actually haven't used him yet, so I'm curious to see what he's going to feel like. I mean, I'm sure to an extent he's going to feel fairly generic, right? I'm sure they didn't give him any brand new animations or anything. When we're testing these fighters, a lot of times it's just get a feel of them, see if they're perhaps competitive, especially in regards to other fighters, and then we go from there. So let me go get a fight with him. I'm trying to get like maybe 2 matches, or if I get one good fight, then we're good to go. So let's go do this. Let's go do it. Amir Albazi.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Thanks. Kai Kara, France. So added to the game. We know that he is a grappler. Well, that he loves to grapple. I'll just put it that way. He's a well-rounded fighter. He does everything, but we know he likes to grapple. He loves to take the fight to the ground. If he finds the opportunity, he will pin the opponent against the cage. We know all that. And I would like to implement that, but I promise you, because we test out these fighters the first time in quick matches to get a feel. I promise you this, man. If I try to take this man down right now, or if I try to pin him against the cage and I try to fight exactly like Amir Albazi, I will not complete a single match, because they will all disappear. They will all quit. So the new thing that I'm trying to do now is to try to butter up the players in some way, shape, or form. I'll be honest, bro. If there was a way to talk to them, there we go. My counters are pretty on point today, and just some of the improvements. Being able to land counters definitely feels better for me. If there was a way to talk to opponents, what is it called? I'm forgetting what it's called, but like if you had the microphone in and we could hear each other, That was close. And we could hear each other. I would be offering them legit $10 not to quit. I'd be like, look, how about this? I'm really trying to fight exactly like this fighter right now, which means that I will be taking you down. But I promise you, I swear to God, if you don't quit out the match, if you see this match through, I will give you $10. I mean, that has to be an incentive, bro. Like, just all you have to do is not quit, and you get $10. I would absolutely do that. And I don't know how to communicate that with players. I guess like I could send them a message before the fight starts. Like if I see their name in quick match, I could get their name right away. Send them a message real quick. But then again, they might not see it. You know what I mean? Oh, man, it would be nice if we could do that. I would just be like, look, as we're playing, I'd be like, look, man, look, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to really pin you. I'm going to really try to fight like this fighter. It's probably not going to be pleasant for you. But if you see the fight through, bro, and you don't quit out, $10. So now this guy that I'm fighting, as you can see, I'm trying to maintain at least one aspect of Amir Albazi, which is he loves to advance. He loves to advance. He loves to move forward, pin the opponent against the cage, use his striking. And then usually if he's able to knock them down, or if something happens and they stumble and they crash in, then he pins them against the cage and he uses that to get them to the ground. So I'm going to try to sneak in grappling here and there. I'll try. And just see what happens. I'm not going to overdo it, right? But let's just see. Leg kick. You know, let me tell you, man, one of the things that annoys me the most about the game, and not just this game, but just each one, is that every single one of UFC games, including EA MMA, they all have, there we go, they all have something that is good about them. Even the ones that, like, I can say are not good games, they still have things about them that are good, right? UFC 1 has things about them that are good. Like, there's some of the takedown animations in UFC 1. Don't be starting that. Some takedown animations in UFC 1, I missed them. The way to block, not the mechanic itself, but the animation. The way strikes reacted to the block felt more organic. I miss it. The sound of the shots in UFC 1, in my opinion, sounded more realistic. I miss it. There are a couple more things about UFC 1 that I definitely miss. And then with UFC 2, oh my God. A lot of things about UFC 2 I miss, right? I miss the online infrastructure. UFC 2 is the most fun I've had playing online. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you did that, because now I have an excuse to try to grab you. Come here. Yo. Circle him. Oh my God. Yeah, just the fact that he grabbed me just kind of gave me, hey, no. Oh, he faked it. Let's grab him a little bit. No. Hey, let me lock in this rear naked choke. Please, I'm begging you, don't go. Don't go. Just please. Telepathically tell me you can hear me. You can hear me. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. Hey, the round is almost over anyways. You might as well see it through. I promise I'm not going to turn this into a grappling match, but I had to grapple a little bit, man. Okay, I had to grapple just a tad. But yeah, like I was saying, there are a lot of things about UFC 2 that I wish that I missed, that I really enjoyed. You see how I sent him nice striking? Let me see if that butters him up a little bit. You know, makes him feel good on the inside. Makes him feel good on the inside.
Ready to fight? Ready.
In UFC 2, I miss the online infrastructure. It's the most fun I've had online. The featured fighters of the day, for one. You gain more points for using them. The variety of players you ran into in UFC 2. Ultimate Team. It was a lot. It was a lot. You could track your strike defense and compare it to that of... Wow. Okay. You could, track your strike defense, takedown defense. Man, I prided myself on my defense in UFC 2, bro. I cared so much about it, and I did not want anybody to have a higher strike defense than I did, and nobody did, as far as I remember. And then in UFC 3, in some aspects, the clinch was better. In some aspects, the grappling was better. At least the posture mechanic, right? There we go. My counters are getting nasty, bruh. Nasty. So, pretty much, and then what happens is, as a new game comes out, some of the good things about the older games, they just completely toss it out, throw it away. It's like, it would be nice if we can get a game where all the good things of the prior one carries over and you're making improvements on the aspects of it that we didn't like, But like, they have a tendency of just like rebooting shit. For example, this new patch came with a complete overhaul of how pretty much everyone in the game minor lunges. I don't see the point in that. That kills variety. It's like, don't just, we got a nice animation now, overly saturated, and give it to everybody. Like, it ruins it. It's like, that's just my issue. They have this thing where when they find something good, like a nice, beautiful animation, and then it's like everybody has to have it. We have to see it 1,000 times with everybody. It just ruins the whole entire point of uniqueness. They do this thing where it's like, all right, we're gonna capture a brand new head movement style. Okay. Bar, and I'm gonna go to the back with it. It's like, good job. Like, if they were to capture a new head movement style right now, guess what's gonna happen? They will literally assign it to everyone on the roster. Which I'm just like, bro, like, that's not what you're looking to do. You need variety. It's not, okay, you get a brand new animation and then everyone gets it. No, find key fighters that you can assign it to. Every single animation in the game has its, oh my God. That's brutal. Right? Every animation has a place. Some fighters that are piss poor at that technique, you could assign it to them. Right? I don't know what happened right there. I said respect, but it didn't show up. Like, I don't think they should have just completely thrown away the other minor lunges, right? Fighters who are not the best at lunging, they should probably keep that. And then this new one, dude, I was on autopilot in this fight, bro. I did not intend to knock him out right there, but bro. Look at this. Boom. Good fight, brother. Nasty damage. It was nasty. So, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. I say this all the time. I say it all the time, and I've said this to them as well. But man, it's very difficult to make a change unless you change the culture. Like at the core, there is an intense need for like a structural change, a mindset change. It's what they did in UFC 1 when they gave every single fighter the same exact power slam. Everyone could power slam. It's the reason why everybody, why somebody that shall not be named made it possible for every single AI to spin. It's like this whole universal give it to everybody thing. It's just not the way, man. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, leave a like on it. It always helps out. And I'm gonna get out of here. Tomorrow we're gonna use Yan Xiaonan, and then we'll get into some of the fighter showcases. So thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Peace out.